So we've attempted this trip 6 times, and all I can say is,
You know, we've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Starting to think it was never going to happen.
Honestly, every time I try to do something fun,
And then something would happen.
Felt like I was cursed or something.
But this time's gonna be different.
This time we will succeed.
six times we've attempted this trip.
Today we finally did it.
1 illness, 4 times for weather, and 1 tire blowout on the way.
Yep.
But now we're finally here. In the parking lot, trailhead is right over there.
Woo!
We are at the Siamese Wilderness Tract in the Adirondacks. It's 180,000 acres. We're gonna hike in, veer off, head up a valley, and find a place that's pretty remote and spend the night.
Yep. Let's go.
So, we're gonna get these packs on. We'll show you what the plan is here. Alright, so we are right about here. We're gonna hike this trail here along 13th Lake, and then we're gonna take a right. We're gonna head up this valley. And at the end of that valley is a pond, and it's called Peaked Pond. And Peak Pond is at the bottom of Peaked Mountain.
Which is what we're going to be hiking today.
We're going to set up a base camp at the pond. At least that's the plan. We'll get these packs on and get on our way and see how it goes.
Yay!
Let's go. Peak Mountain Pond Trail is what we want, so we go that way. So we start off hiking along 13th Lake. There's a lot of people camping here, so we're gonna get a little bit further out and away from it all. So we want blue for now, and then we'll be turning. Testing out the Onyx app. We'll see how that works too. Still have the GPS though, because I don't quite trust it yet. That's a different video.
Yep.
13th Lake right out there.
Wow. Beautiful.
Definitely a wet trail. We're gonna grab some birch bark in the hopes that we might possibly have a fire tonight. We got fire starter. I think we're about to get rained on. I can see it raining out there. We are currently huddled underneath the pine tree, hoping this rain will pass.
Yep.
Wasn't supposed to rain. Supposed to be done with this. As I said, it's gonna get down to about freezing tonight, so getting wet's not ideal. Still waiting the rain out. We're just hiking in if the rain's a little bit lighter, and hopefully our body heat just dries it out.
Wow.
I believe we've reached our trail junction. That was a quick 1.5 miles.
Yep.
The terrain's gonna get a little harder now. So we're gonna start getting a little bit of elevation going up here. I believe we crossed that creek 3 or 4 times. And I don't think there's any bridges. Cause it's running pretty good. So
White water.
we'll see how it goes. Let's send it. Beautiful trail. It's very wet.
Look at this. Giant rock.
Pretty much just follows us the whole way, other than the crossings. Get a little nervous about those. That's ripping pretty good. Uh-oh, trail pipe lean. Peaked Mountain Trail, Adirondacks. Want to take a break by this big rock? Alright. Packs off type of break. And it's dry. So I'm going to surprise Logan with a snack right now. Get to sit and watch the creek. Dry spot under this giant rock. And look what I got. There you go. Take 2. Back on the trail. Oh boy. Well, that's where it crosses. That's deep. Correction. That's where it crosses. Alright. Okay. Are all as well?
Yep.
Alright, this is a totally different creek. look for a different way across this too. That's pretty deep. I'm hoping those dark clouds don't start coming our way. All right, we're at another stream crossing, and I'm holding the camera in my hand because that broke. So, till we get to camp where I can try to fix it. So we gotta figure out how to get across this. This isn't a huge deal, but for Logan it kind of is because he doesn't have as big of a step. We'll figure it out. We're getting there. Well, Logan went in the water on that one.
Yep.
The backpack's not wet, but his pants are.
Yep.
I'm smelling rain, big time.
Me too.
Very, very slick rocks that we keep having to navigate. Fa's earning this one today, huh?
Yep.
I'm half tempted to take another break in case it rains because we got shelter right there and it's starting to spit on us. What do you think? All right, let's do that because I feel like we're gonna get downpoured on. This will keep us somewhat dry. The leaves are dry in there. Another pack off break. I feel like we're close. So according to OnX, we're pretty close. Want to see the map?
Yeah.
We're that last red dot there. See the two squares of the campsites?
Yeah.
And then that's our trail to go up to the mountain.
So we're probably gonna either be camping there or there.
Well, yep. As long as we're not taken, then we got a whole new set of issues.
Yep.
We'll be stealth camping, which isn't ideal.
What's stealth camping?
And we'll go have to, we're in a wilderness area, so as long as we're 150 feet off of water or a trail or a highway, which that's not a problem, we can camp. And that sounds easy, but there's a lot of places, and the Adirondacks is one of them, that there's not a lot of,
Places to.
it gets a little thick and rocky, and I mean, it's not terrible, but we'll figure it out. Right now we're just taking a break, and it's 2:45. We still have to set up camp and have a mountain climb.
Yep.
But I'm dodging rain at the moment, so. Alright. We decided break time's over and we're just gonna hike with our rain jackets on unzipped so we don't sweat terribly, but we're running low on time. We gotta get there. That big rock out there in the middle of the swamp. And another one right in front of us. Alright, we're down to the Sony camera now. The battery died on my other one, and I don't feel like taking my pack off. I need a camera because we just walked into view of the mountain that we're going to be climbing.
That's big.
Let's flip this around. Peaked Mountain, what do you think? That rocky enough for you?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to camp. looks steep.
Certainly does.
Beaver Lodge. The trail has literally just become a stream. So we're seeing a clearing up here. I'm thinking we're gonna pop over this hill and see a pond. What do you think?
Yes, if it happens, I will be fine.
I believe it's a pond. Our trail goes this way, and it looks like we crossed the creek for about the 20,000th time. It said, oh, one thing I can do with this camera. Look.
Hello.
Now I can see if we're in frame. It said there's 4 creek crossings. We are way over 4 creek crossings.
Yes.
I'm not kidding. We're at least 12, and I want to say closer to 16. Right?
Uh-huh.
No exaggeration. But maybe those creeks aren't normally there, and it's just the water's really running right now. But it's the longest 4 miles I've ever done. But I believe we're almost there. We can start finding a place to camp. So we'll see you on the other side of this creek. So it doesn't look like much, but as Logan found out earlier, this is like walking on ice, and these rocks are this wet. And we do not want to fall in, so he's still got his pack on, so make sure you do what I did. Just step right on the rock that has the water flowing over it. Good job. We're way too close to get the packs wet. I mean, I have a liner in them, but that won't save you from taking a dunk.
Yeah, I didn't want to take a dump because I just dried off.
Yeah. So the hiking pants do work though. He's already dry, and he was soaked all the way up above the knees. So I'm also seeing very dark skies. Come on, just let us get set up. That's all I'm asking. After that, I don't care what happens. Beautiful. I want to camp right here. And if those other camp spots are taken, we just might. It's a little sketch as far as the rules go, but we've been seeing a set of prints. I haven't passed anybody, so somebody's up here, but we'll see. All right, into the pines.
Yeah. This is cool. It's like a tree tunnel.
Yeah, and this is what I meant before. Sounds good when you can say, ah, those are the rules for camping, but it starts getting thick, and there's not a lot of spots. And we have hammocks, so that makes it a lot easier because you don't have to worry about the ground being flat, but it's still thick the higher up you get. Alright, that right there is a disc that denotes, well, hang on bud, we gotta walk all the way down there and see if it's occupied or not, and if it's any good. So I guess, yeah, we'll get off the trail. That's where direction we're gonna head to climb the mountain. And we're gonna sneak down here and see what kind of campsite there is.
So that it's occupied.
Huh. It's a folded in half aluminum canoe. What do you think? This gonna work? Call this home?
Call this home for the night.
Alright, that's the plan. We're gonna take the packs off, set up camp, try to refuel, because we got a heck of a climb. See you later. Well, it's raining again. We got set up just in the nick of time. Logan's, what are you having? Oh, you're gonna have a cookie? Or you're having a cookie? Which one? That one looks super thick. Holy crap. And I'm gonna have birthday cake. Larry and Lenny's protein cookies. Because we are still planning on climbing the mountain. It's 4:45. We're pushing it, but we're set up enough to where we'll be alright. It doesn't look like we're gonna have a fire anyway, so even if we come back in the dark, as long as we're off the hard part, which you'll understand in a little while what I mean by that. Oh, actually, that's right. The mountain climb is going to be a separate video, so when you watch that one next, you'll see what I'm talking about. So we're going to fuel up and rain or shine, put our rain jackets on and head up the mountain. Alright. I don't know if this is the greatest idea in the world. It is 6 minutes after 5. And we've dodged rain. Got some food, a little bit of snack. Fiddled with the water filter because that was giving me issues. And we're finally going to leave camp and head up the mountain. It's probably not the best idea, being that it just rained. And there's a good chance we're going to be completing the end of this in the dark. But it's also staring us in the face. Let me show you what I mean. So, there's Logan. There's me. And right at our campsite, we get to stare up and see that. That's the mountain we're going to climb. There's the peaked pond that we are camped next to. Mm-hmm. What do you think, bud?
I like it.
The camera situation is not the best. So this, if it starts raining, I gotta cover it up and put it away. Can't get it wet. I have what's left of the GoPro in my pocket, which I just have to hold in my fingers. So no tripod. Did I mention that looks steep? Right up there, we should be able to wave at our campsite. What do you say, bud? You ready to get hiking?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you on the trail. Did Logan finally meet his match in the Adirondacks? Or was he able to climb all the way to the top? Find out in his next video. Somebody keep the mountain.